Now I gotta ride or die.
Hey guys, today I am going to be installing a phone charger into my motorcycle. I will be placing it somewhere here. Well, we will decide later. Firstly, let's measure the charging unit itself to make a holder for it. I will be making the holder from a 3mm sheet metal. I marked the spots that I need to cut, so let's start cutting. As you can see, the hole that I made is a little bit too big, but we will fix it by welding. Here's how it looks right now. Not symmetrical, but it's okay. It's time to clean it and spray it. Here's how it looks after one coat of spray paint. I'll add 2 more coats. I've decided to attach it on the left side, so let's clean the old paint up. There are many ways to do it. Now, let's clean the surface we prepared. As you can see, I cleaned the rust that was forming on it too. Here's the holder that I made. I am going to weld it on here. So now, I have to clean some of the paint off of it. I am going to spot weld it right here off camera, because I need 2 hands to do that. Let's clean the paint that burned off in the surrounding area. Now, let's make the welds look nice. Here's how it looks welded on. Not perfect, but it's fine. I've prepared the area for spray paint. Let's apply the first coat of paint. After 3 coats of paint, I used a heat gun to dry the paint a bit faster. A day later, after letting the paint to dry, it's time for the electrical part. So first we have to remove the plastics that cover the battery. You can power the charger directly from the battery, but then it will discharge your battery. So I am going to use a relay to control when the power is fed to the charger unit. Here's the schematics of the relay and how I am going to connect wires. I started by searching for trigger impulse and I found one in my fuse box. When the ignition is turned off, it doesn't get any power, and when it's on, it gets 12 volts. That's what I need. And I found where to mount my relay. Just above the battery, there's enough space for the wires and the relay to fit. Let's drill a hole to mount the relay in. I will get my turn-on impulse from this wire. Let's get a bit more room to work with. I am going to use this type of connector on this wire. I've prepared a wire for the impulse trigger. Let's find the length that we need and cut it. The other side of the wire need to have a mom-type connector to connect to the relay. We don't want to short anything out, so I used heat shrink on the connector. We need to pull the tank a little bit higher, to have room to route the wires under it. So let's remove some more screws holding it in. Since I am working alone, I used a wooden plank to hold the fuel tank higher. As you can see, we are going to route 2 wires from here to the charging unit. We need to route 2 bare wires without connector. It will be a lot easier this way. We will add connectors later on. We can prepare 2 wires as they are easy to install, not like 3 before. All the wires are ready, so let's connect everything up. This wire is the trigger that tells the relay to power up the charger. This one is power wire. It sends the power to the charger. And that one is the negative from the charger to battery. It can be connected to the chassis. This one is negative from the relay. That one is the power wire to relay that is waiting for the trigger to put the power through the relay. Let's check if the wiring is right. As you can see, when the ignition is off, the charger will not be getting power. And when we turn it on, power comes through. Everything is okay. Time to put the charger in. It has plus and minus marked on its bottom so it's easy to plug in. As the hole I made is a bit too big and the charger itself is wiggling back and forth, I am going to use some silicone around it to hold it in place. All that is left is to let it dry, some cable management with zip ties and assembling the motorcycle plastics. After everything is done, it's time to check if it actually works. This is my IQOS, an electric cigarette. Let's see if it will start charging. Everything is working. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helps you.